Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing absolutely fantastic and finding peace in your day. If you're returning, I appreciate you all so very much. And I just want to give you love and light and say thank you. Those of you who have been following my story and stuff like that, I just want to say thank you for those who have given on my Cash App to help me along my way. I was able to go into the office again today, and I paid for 3 days in advance. And so all praise, glory, and honor to Jehovah. And may He give you 1,000-fold for blessing in the way that you guys have. Some people gave dollars, some people gave $5, some people were able to give $20, and it raised enough for me to go and to pay for 3 more days of lodging. And so I appreciate you all. It just brought tears to my eyes, and I was able to, the last couple days I've been just getting a coffee and a couple of taquitos at a convenience store down the road. It's been nice to go outside of my building and to walk down the road and get a little bit of exercise. It's been nice, because those of you who know that I've been like shut up in prison in my home for a long time and didn't even see the city for months and months. It's been kind of nice every day to get out and at least get some fresh air, and I'm just walking by faith. And I appreciate you all who are giving and caring and kind, and it does not go unnoticed in the great divine's eyes, neither mine. And so I just want to say thank you very much. And so anyway, I love you all. And so if you are new, my name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. My channel looks at a lot of criminal activity most of the time. I am put in the earth to uproot wickedness, and so until you really know how to do that, you have to walk in places where that's at to be able to shine light in a dark place. And so my channel can be very intense at times. I could come across real religious and churchy, and I'm not at all, but the scriptures in the tarot and the 10 commandments are written up on my heart, and I love Jehovah Elohim, the maker of heaven and earth and everything that exists. He is running the host of heaven, and I love to kiss His son, in whom He begat, the son of David, the Mashiach, which is the Christ, whose name was Yeshua, that walked in the flesh and came in this realm for us and rose again and conquered death, hell, and the grave, and shed His precious blood so that we can have salvation day by day and learn how to just live in our moment and let tomorrow take care of itself. This is who I confess, but I'm not church or religious. Jehovah is so magnificent and speaks profoundly any way He wants to, and so He uses me the way He does on this channel. So if you stay, you'll learn me as we go. I'm glad to have you. If you have to go away, thanks for checking me out. I hope those of you who had an anniversary or a birthday, that it has been fantastic, or it will be if it's something upcoming for you to go celebrate with a dinner or something with your family. I hope it's fantastic. If you're alone, I've been there, done that the last few years, and still found a place inside to look at memories and smile and celebrate it anyway, and just give thanks for life itself. And so however you have to find that peace and that place of just celebrating, I hope it's fantastic for you. If you're down and out, I send you love and light, and I ask that the Holy Spirit would just come be the lifter of your head, because He surely will. Let's get into this reading and see what's going to come out. I kind of got some cheesy I don't know why I was going to say Christian music. Cheesy love and romance instrumental music in the background, so it's like elevator music, guys. So it is what it is. Most of the time I have a harp playing in the background, or an Indian flute. I like to listen to that. It's very relaxing to me, but I just wanted to listen to, I don't know, just some instrumental elevator music, I guess. Let's see what's going to come out here. Let me take some words. Just going to pull a couple of cards. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here for any given person? If you missed the cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs readings for this week, they will run from the 23rd through the 25th. They are down below. I worked on them today on the day of this recording. I don't know when it is you are catching this. I have, man, I opened my door today to go get some new sheets for my bed, and vacuumed my floor and stuff like that, and I left the door open because it's so beautiful outside, and there's a couple flies that fell in, so that came in. So if you see something flying around, there's a fly in the window, and I killed one of them, but this other one's really just giving me a time, man. We have, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor of Jehovah. There's some type of a blessed union out here. Congratulations. You move me in a positive way. Well, that's positive, people. That's positive for whoever's energy that I'm picking up on. You know, if you found somebody special, that's great. I lost so much because of what I did to you, and I've learned my lesson. All I ask is forgiveness, and some people are just going to move on. If somebody had found a spouse and it was a good thing, and somebody stepped out and did something, and now they're regretting it, but they have come to terms with something, and they're just wanting some type of forgiveness, then something like that is out here. This relationship, for some of you all who has found somebody and somebody's moving someone in a good positive way, this relationship is guided by Jehovah, and there's some type of blessed union out here. Okay, and for other people, if that's just family that is saying things that, or a friend, something's happened within some connection and they've lost so much because of what they did to you, and then just, you know, if somebody's wanting forgiveness, people, just forgive and move on. Okay, somebody says your music to my ears. Okay, so all right, let's just pull some cards. What suggestion, Jehovah, do you want to bring out with this energy? There's the Empress right there. I've seen the Emperor as well in a reading that I just did. There was some crazy stuff also in that reading. Show me, so the Empress would have a counterpart, or she would represent a beautiful wife. If she's in the upright, she'd be willing to be a helpmate and giving and stuff like that. And again, some people had that in their life and they took it for granted, and they just learned a lesson, then I guess they did. And so, you know, Jehovah will heal you and lead the way, and hopefully give you somebody along the way that can help you with that testimony to help others to come through whatever it was that you went through. What suggestion do you have out here around this energy, Jehovah? Thank you. Wow. First of all, get out of your head. You know, if somebody does come back and somebody really hurt somebody in a really bad way, because somebody walked away from something that would have been very successful for some of you all, for somebody to come out here and say, my God, I lost so much for what I did to you, and I've learned my lesson, and somebody can get out of their mind and release something and go get their Nine of Cups and get on with it, then great. Then that is a suggestion out here. The Nine of Swords appeared in the fixed sign reading for the 25th. There's cruelty around this energy in a general reading that I did right after the after I got done with the fixed sign reading. Some type of knowledge or jolt or paradigm shift within something for the next 24 hours, and the date that I am recording is going to take place. Somebody does need to get out of their mind. Whatever you did to somebody, you've got to go back and make it right, and then just go back and just leave the situation, I guess, because it says moving on. Okay, this is moving on, so that your soul can rest. That's a suggestion. Get up. Do what you got to do. Forgive yourself. Forgive, if you're the one that something happened to you, then you forgive that person. I know that's easier said than done, people, but it releases within the situation. Somebody was attacked down here with whatever somebody did to somebody. If you look, I'm not sure if you can see that. If you look, we see a picture of somebody being attacked by somebody down here. Okay, and somebody's been really in their head because they either did that to someone, or that's happened and it's caused some cruelty within a situation. Some type of anxiety is really here, and you just need to release it and to get out of the mind. There's a lot of money attached to some things. A commitment is here. And again, somebody's also found somebody as well. Okay, for some beautiful energy to come out. What other further energies do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Just pulling cards, just for encouragement. What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Are you all enjoying that music in the background? What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? The Ten of Cups. Yeah, well, somebody's got happiness. And you're going to be happy, too, once you do the right thing and follow the advice of Jehovah today in the general reading that I stated. Somebody said, I'm not going to come into condemnation anymore of the devil. And I stated on there that Christ said that there are guidelines that you must do to go back to somebody to release yourself from that. You can't just say, well, I did that thing and I'm just going to release it and never go back to the person and make it, make amends or to close something out within that. Some type of energy has to take place with that for you to get rest and for the other person to also go through some type of process. If they're not going to forgive you, then they won't be forgiven. They'll also go through some type of a karmic thing, and then when it's time for them to be forgiven on some things that they have done or will do in the future because they wouldn't forgive you, then then they'll have to learn that way as well. What comes around goes around kind of a energy then would be here with that. Some people will, some people won't forgive. At the same time, you have an obligation, I have an obligation to go back and fix something and then shake our feet from the situation after you've done the right thing to be released, okay? And then move on and let your conscience go, okay? The Nine of Pentacles also showed up in two of the readings. This is about being whole, people. It's about being whole, okay? It's also a lower version of the Empress as well. And this somebody who can do them all by themselves if they have to. This is emotional happiness because somebody has found somebody that moves them in a positive way. This relationship is guided by Jehovah, and it's beautiful then within some ordeal that's gone on. There has been some fighting. The Five of the Five of Swords is here. That's a defeat, or you're just defeating the thoughts, the mental side of things within some ordeal. Collaborating within some things, yes. Maybe going to counsel. If you're healing some situation and you're able to heal it in whatever you've done to somebody that you've lost within the self, and that person's still single, you're still single, and something was meant to be, and you're able to fix something, then please do that and be a testimony for some people. This is being generous somewhere. This is somebody also getting the skills over somebody's head. We did have a lot of legal stuff that was coming out in those readings. Again, there is a lot of money somewhere. In the mutable sign reading, there was a lot of money. I think it was the mutable sign reading, but there was a lot of monetary stuff that was coming out here. Okay, well, we have messages and traveling, and some type of an investigation could be here. And there was death issues for the next couple of days, so it's not going to surprise me that this energy is still being picked up on. Backstabbing stuff is taking place, but somebody just wants forgiveness, and whatever that was that they did, they're coming to grips with it. They're letting go. They just need forgiveness. This is a forgiveness card as well. Something happened within community and drinks and whatever that has been, then something is here. There's the Four Cups that also appeared for the next couple of days as well. Again, this was for the 25th. Somebody is going to take that cup because it's straight from Jehovah. There's a nice message here, okay? Whatever's happened, whatever was contemplated, whoever stepped out and did what, Jehovah is still giving grace and giving a cup here, okay? So let me just pull from the Lenormand. I'm just pulling cards, like I said. I'm bored. And I cleaned my little apartment house up and made my bed and got it fresh, and now I'm just sitting here with you. What else do we need to know, Jehovah? What would you like to bring out? There is some type of communication or an announcement. Some people have like children and stuff like that. There's a new beginning. There's a change. There's some type of an announcement here with the stork. What else you want to bring out, Jehovah? Thank you. There's some type of a judgment here. There is. That energy was also coming out here. A breakup has been here around something. Some type of an accident occurred, then I guess it did. This has been a danger for some people around some stuff because some people have been crazy, and there's been some filthiness around something that somebody tried to catch somebody up in something, and if somebody's coming to grips with that and getting out of their freaking mind and getting clean, then great. And then there's some type of a judgment here. A letter. Okay, well, there is some type of communication some type of a result, some type of news. There's a notice here of something, an award for doing the right thing as well, because Jehovah stated you would be respected if you did the right thing. The house is here. If we're dealing with family, then your soulmates are here. If your family did something to you, they went through hell and high water for what they did, because you and I don't get to get away with anything, then, you know, it was not for naught, especially if they've learned the lesson and put a judgment on something. It's dangerous, people, if we don't do that. It's dangerous. The house is here. Inheritance is here. This is an inheritance card as well. Okay. Whatever's went down, there's something around your home that is showing up here in this reading. The Menaz. Okay, well, somebody's getting the scales over their head. This goes back to possibly there was a betrayal in love. Okay, somebody's done something, stepped out with the 4 cups, and they sat there because they were stuck in a dull relationship. Then so be it. And somebody's learned their lesson, and there's a cup here, either for healing or forgiveness. And if you'll take it, if you'll forgive, this is a for sure legal victory somewhere. We have a judgment here. There's some type of a result and an announcement about the thing. Okay. I always say that the Degas always shows up within the Menaz, and something was plotted. Because something was plotted. There was something mischievous around something, but there's a favorable testimony here that is coming. Okay, there's some type of announcement for a childbirth as well, or there was a childbirth around some type of an ordeal for some of you all. And I send you love and light, because, you know, obviously it's caused a lot of cruelty in the mind space on both sides. On both sides. It just doesn't pay off, people, to be crude and rude and nasty and brutish. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. There is some type of communication. We have communication here, communication here, communication here, communication. For sure, communication's coming. We have a judgment here over somebody's head, or you putting it over your own head, facing the truth, collaborating about what to do about this communication. I guess if there is something around some investigation, then there will be a for sure legal victory for something. Because especially if there was third parties and some stupidness is coming about it, and some nasty things have happened. It is what it is. Somebody found somebody in the process, then somebody is made with a blessed union for a nice relationship. Then there is some type of a commitment that will go down within some ordeal. So congratulations. What's underneath this? The Bear. Well, somebody has been overbearing. Your parents are here, or something around your parents. Business is really just comes out over and over in the last couple of days. This has been a jealousy situation for some people. Okay, but it is what it is. This is governmental things going on with the Bear. And then coupling up and taking short trips. There's a trip here as well. And talking, and something was around gossipy stuff for some people. Somebody lost them so much because they gossip behind somebody's back. And stuff like that within some matter. That just does nothing but make destruction. And everybody's been on some level, either side of some kind of doo-doo that has went down in our life. We live and we learn and we get up and we teach. And we help other people not go down that kind of a street. Okay, this will come out, people. I hope that you are enjoying your day. Like I said, we have the letter K, the Q, couple J connections are out here. The K, the Q, and the M, and the D, and the X. Some of you are with your ex, I guess you are. And so if your ex has come to grips with some stuff, then great. Then that's fantastic, especially if there's children involved in some stuff. Anyway, this will come out. I bless you all. Until next time, shalom.